Toombs County Bulldogs, Bryce Brady. All of the leverage of today's special sports presentation is brought to you by these great supporters of high school athletics. Thriftway in Lyons, the French Flea in Lyons, Sparta Land Services in Ailey, McClendon Enterprises in Vidalia, Toombs Auto Parts, your Napa dealer in Lyons, Sign and Sam Solutions in Vidalia, DBM Roofing in Lyons, Zaxby's in Vidalia, Stevens Truck Center in Lyons, Reedy Creek Meat Company in Vidalia, Patriot Gas in Vidalia, Omaha Bank and Trust Company in Vidalia, Rivers Heating in Vidalia, K&K Septic Service in Vidalia, Chicken Shack in Lyons, Tarland and Timber in Lyons, People's Bank in Vidalia and Lyons, Georgia Cuts in Lyons, All Care Pharmacy in Lyons, Cintas in Vidalia, Southeastern Technical College in Vidalia, and by First Franklin Financial of Vidalia. Now let's go live to the field for all of today's action with the voice of the Toombs County Bulldogs, Bryce Brady, right here on Country Legends, Y101 The Fox.
Of tonight's doubleheader. Up to bat first for the Toombs County Bulldogs will be senior Cody Cortez, and on the mound for the Bacon County Raiders is Chance Ivy. Right now, Cortez is ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. On deck is Trayvon Harris, followed by Brantley Upshaw, who is pitching in this game. The 2-0 from Ivy. He puts that one in for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. The Bulldogs now, breaking their 9-game losing streak, winning game 1 of the doubleheader today, are coming in at 6-13-1 overall and 1-7 on the region, while the Raiders are coming in at 4-14 overall and 4-4 in region play. The 2-1. Missing for ball 3. Cody Cortez. See, I'm trying to find a way to position my book where my papers won't fly everywhere. And game 1 went 1 for 5 with a run scored. The 3-1. Here's a ball hit back to Chance Ivy, who's going to underhand it to first baseman Jarrett Arney, and that'll be out number 1. And I bring up Trayvon Harris. Harris had a good game in game 1 of the doubleheader, going 3 for 4 with a walk, had a triple, an RBI double, and a single, and reached on an error. So with 1 down, Trayvon Harris steps up. He steps in. Right-handed hitter. Ivy, a right-handed pitcher, comes set from the windup, and now he steps out. And the pitch. He starts Harris off with a strike. Ivy coming set from the windup. The 0-1. Breaking ball called for strike 2. So Harris is now down to the count. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 from Ivy. This ball hit to right field. Right fielder is going back, and he makes the catch. It turned and run and caught it over the shoulder. That'll be out, number 2. Nice hit by Harris. 2 down. That'll bring up Brantley Upshaw. Upshaw is pitching in this game. The Raiders changed their uniforms. They're now in black tops and white bottoms. The Bulldogs kept their navy tops. So Ivy with the 2-out pitch. That pitch missing away on Upshaw for ball 1. Thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Baseball. I'm Bryce Brady. Game 2 of the doubleheader tonight and game 3 of the series. The 1-0 to Upshaw. That'll be called for strike 1. Now, the umpire switched. The home plate umpire, 1 of the doubleheader, is now out in the field, and the umpire that was out in the field is now behind the plate. So a bit of adjusting is going to have to be done. Although they're playing on the same field, they're playing under different umpires as far as where their placement is. Upshaw hitting this one onto the ground to second baseman Jackson Connor. He fields it, fires to first. and that'll be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Alma as we break on Y101.
For over 35 years, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community. It's this area's only family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also make Thriftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh USDA certified meat. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyon.
One day the guy on the buffalo wing was riding around in a forest. Wait, hold on, man. It wasn't a buffalo wing. It was a buffalo he was riding. No, I'm pretty sure it was a Zaxby's buffalo wing. And he was eating a new buffalo garlic glazed boneless wings meal from Zaxby's. It sounds delicious, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was a guy on the buffalo wing. Well, now I'm hungry. I'm heading to Zaxby's. Guy on the buffalo wing.com. Yeah.
Now we're going back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
So Brantley Upshaw is on the mound for the Toombs County Bulldogs here in Game 2 of the doubleheader, Game 3 of the series here in Alma. So far, Upshaw has pitched 16.2 complete innings. He's allowed 11 hits, 15 runs, 11 of those being earned. He's given up 9 walks. He's had 21 strikeouts, and he's only hit 3 batters. Teams are batting 4.62 earned runs against them. Going around the field for you, Trayvon Harris is at third. Jesus Quintero's at short. Dawson Brantley's at second. Logan Knight's at first. Jason Dukes is now behind the plate. Out in left is Caden Versluis. Out in center is Cody Cortez. And out in right is Bryson Stanley. So Upshaw is still warming up on the mound. Actually, I think we're about ready to go. And we are. Up to bat first for the Raiders will be Jackson Connor. Connor, in Game 1 for the Raiders, went 1 for 3 with a walk. And he's wearing a different number this game. He was wearing number 2 in Game 1. Now he's wearing number 3. So he steps in, left-handed hitter. Upshaw, right-handed pitcher. He shows bunt on this first one. Bunts it foul, third base side. That'll be strike 1. So he steps back in. Upshaw coming set from the stretch. And the pitch. Here's a ball chopped up the middle. Jesus Quintero moving towards it. Throw to first is there, and that'll be out number 1. 1 down. That'll bring up Garrett All. He's playing shortstop tonight for the Raiders. In Game 1, he also went 1 for 4. So he steps in, right-handed hitter, Upshaw from the stretch, coming set. And the pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike 1. So 0-1 on All. He's going to step back in. Upshaw coming set. The 0-1. Missing inside. That'll make it 1-1. All steps back in. The 1-1 from Upshaw. Missing. That'll make it 2-1. All's back in the batter's box. Upshaw coming set. 2-1 pitch. Ball is fouled off. Back into the net, and that'll make it 2-2. So the count's even at 2 balls, 2 strikes on Garrett All. He steps back in. Upshaw coming set. Righty-righty matchup. And the 2-2. Missing away. And that'll load up the count. So a full count on All. So he steps back in. Upshaw from the stretch. And the 4-count pitch. Ball is popped up into the air, over into right field. Looks like into foul territory. Bryson Stanley makes the catch, and that'll be out number 2, excuse me. 2 down. And that'll bring out number 18, Brady Cawthorn. Playing center field for the Raiders as he did in games 1 and 2 of this series. In game 1 of the doubleheader tonight, he went 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Left-handed hitter. And the 2-out pitch from Upshaw. Missing inside and low for ball 1. If you're just tuning in, this is game 2 of the doubleheader tonight. Bulldogs winning game 1 of the doubleheader, 10-5, game 2 of the 3-game series, breaking their 9-game losing streak and improving to 1-7 on the region. So Cawthorn steps back in. Upshaw comes set. 2-out pitch. Fastball called for strike 1. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cawthorn steps back in. Upshaw from the stretch. 1-1. Called for strike 2. On deck is catcher Knox Ledbetter. So Upshaw coming set, 1-2. Ball's popped up out into left field to senior Caden Versluis, who moves around out there and catches it. Remember, the wind is playing a factor here tonight for out number 3. We go into the top of the 2nd inning. No score here in Alma as we break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
This is TCB Broadcasting's 100.9 FM, WLYU, Lyons, Georgia. Country Legends, Y101, The Fox.
Reedy Creek Meat Company is ready to provide your family with the best USDA inspected and Georgia-grown meats in South Georgia. Get the freezer full family box, which includes 10 pounds of ground beef, 1 1/3 pound shoulder roast, 10 pounds of assorted pork chop, 5 pounds of cube steak, and 5 pounds of beef stew meat. It's all vacuum sealed, frozen, and ready for your freezer. All for just $99.99. Stop in today at 204 Washington Street in Vidalia. Reedy Creek Meat Company, family owned and operated.
McClendon Enterprises Incorporated is your leading contractor for turnkey civil construction services in our community. We have been a proud supporter of local athletics since our start in 1979 and can attest to the morals instilled in our youth by the coaches and the staff of the Toombs County school system over the years. If you are interested in pursuing a challenging yet rewarding career in civil construction, please visit our website at www.mcclendenenterprises.com.
And now we take you back to the field for all the action of the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
And welcome back to Alma. We're in the top of the 2nd inning, and up to bat will be junior Will Watts, who is DHing this game for Caden Versluis. They'll be followed by a senior catcher Jason Dukes and second baseman junior Dawson Brantley. On the mound is Chance Ivy for the Raiders, and it looks like we are ready to go with the start of the 2nd inning. They already have the lights on here in Bacon County. So Watts is going to step in. Right-handed hitter. In the first game today, Will Watts went 0 for 4 with 2 runs scored and a walk. Here's the pitch. This ball driven out to left center. Brady Cawthorn going back and makes a running catch over the shoulder for out number 1. A nice hit by Will Watts and a nice play by Brady Cawthorn. 1 down. Up to bat now is senior Jason Dukes. Dukes went 0 for 4 as well with a run scored in the game just previous to this one. I guess just prior would be a better word. 1-out pitch to Dukes. Hits him on the helmet. He's going to go down to first. That'll bring up Dawson Brantley. They're going to give him a minute down at first base to make sure he's okay. It did crack him right on the helmet. He kind of walked out a little off balance from the batter's box. So the umpires are down there making sure he's okay. Along with coaches Hayne Brandt and Pat Kraft. And here we go. Dawson Brantley in the game prior to this one went 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a run scored, reaching base 3 of the 4 times he was up. And now Brantley steps in. Ivy comes set from the stretch. Dukes with the lead at first, being held on by Jared Arney with 1 down here in the top of the second. Ivy comes set. He's going to pick back to first. And Dukes was back there safely. Sorry about that. Just looking, Ivy actually pitched, or at least started in the game on Monday. 1-out pitch. Brantley fouling this one off out of play. For strike 1. 0-1 on Dawson. So he steps back in. Ivy coming set from the stretch in the 0-1. Swinging at a high fastball there. 0-2. So Brantley stepping back in. Down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Dukes with the lead over at first. 0-2. Ball's fouled off out of play. And Brantley steps back in. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the second with 1 down. Ivy coming set. And the 0-2. Missing high. That'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the sun is going down, it's really starting to get much cooler, which I prepared for. Ivy coming set. And the 1-2. Ball hit onto the ground. A chopper to the third baseman, Aiden White. Throw to second. They get the lead runner. And they don't really have a chance to get Dawson Brantley, who was very quickly down the first base line. And that'll be out number 2. 2 down. That'll bring up Jesus Quintero. Quintero in game 1 went 0 for 4 with a run scored. So Brantley with a lead over at first. Jared Arney holding him on. Ivy may be about to pick back there. Actually, he's going to come here. 2-out pitch to Quintero will be taken for strike 1. For Monday's game, while Ivy was pitching, I do remember him picking over to first quite a bit. So he's going to look over at Brantley. And the 0-1. This ball hit over to Aiden White at third. He fields it going over to his left, throw to first, and that'll be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. Still no score here in Alma as we break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
Are you making plans with a friend or the family for a nice meal out? Shawnee's in Vidalia would like to invite you to stop by today. The dining room is open along with the all-you-can-eat buffet and salad bar. And if you choose, you can dine from the menu, whether it's dine-in or carry-out. The friendly folks at Shawnee's is ready to serve you. They offer catering, and delivery is available for large orders at Shawnee's in Vidalia, located at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia, or call 912-537-0922.
When it's great deals you're looking for on all your auto part needs, make Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons or Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro your locally owned Napa dealer your first stop. Get Ultimate Wash and Wax $10.49, Craftsman 2100 PSI pressure washer $179, Seafoam motor treatment $8.49, Brake Clean products 2 for $7. Remember, they can also make hydraulic hoses. That's at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your locally owned Napa dealer. Now, back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
And welcome back to Alma here on Y101. Brantley Upshaw still on the mound for the Toombs County Bulldogs as he is starting this game. Still no score here in Alma as we are in the bottom of the second. Up to bat will be catcher Knox Ledbetter. And on deck, looks like number 24. Sorry, they did not give me Bacon County's lineup before the game. So I'm having to fill it out as I go, which is no problem. Done it this way before. 24 is Cole Smith. Maybe the guy playing in right field, I didn't know. But we'll see as we keep going. So Ledbetter steps in to bat. Upshaw from the stretch and the pitch. This ball is fouled off for strike one. Upshaw had a 3-up, 3-down inning in the bottom of the first. Upshaw coming set. The 0-1. Breaking ball called for strike two. Upshaw coming set from the stretch. And the 0-2 to the plate. Popped up foul. Out of play. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Upshaw coming set. And the 0-2. Called strike 3. 1 down. And number 24, Cole Smith, is up to bat. I did not see him in game one. He's a right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Upshaw. Ball's fouled out for strike one. So he steps back in. Again, a right-handed hitter, Upshaw from the stretch. The 0-1. Missing for ball one. So Smith is going to step back in, right-handed hitter. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Upshaw coming set from the stretch. And the 1-1. Missing off the plate. Make it 2-1. So Smith's going to step back in. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count. Upshaw coming set. 2-1. Ball hit onto the ground to Dawson Brantley at second. He fields it. The throw to first is good, and that'll be out number 2. Now bring up number 13, Jordan Martin. With 2 down. I'm a big fan of how fast Upshaw is working on the mound because it is getting colder. So he comes on, working from the stretch. 2-out pitch. Nice block there by Jason Dukes for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes on Martin. Next pitch is poked, foul, right side. Logan Knight is over there, but it looks like that ball's going to go out of play for strike 1. Count now even, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Martin steps in. Even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Upshaw from the stretch. And the pitch. Missing away. Going to make it 2-1. Bacon County Raiders are .500 on their Region 2 AA play this season. They were swept. Actually, 2-1. Ball poked through into left field for a base hit. That'll put a runner at first, and that'll bring up Jarrett Arney. The runner at first and 2 down. Upshaw comes back on. So no score here in Alma. And Arney steps in. Martin with the lead at first, being held on by Logan Knight. Upshaw, eyes over there, but he's going to come here. Ball gets by Dukes, and runner gets down to second. That'll be ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes on Arney. With the runner at second. Jesus Quintero is over there working in and out. That ball missing low for ball 2. And Arney steps back in. In the game prior to this one, Jarrett Arney went 0 for 4. 2-0. Missing low. Going to make it 3-0. And Jason Dukes is going out to talk to his pitcher. Very quick conversation, just probably telling him something to adjust. Because, you know, the catcher has a better idea of the umpire strike zone than anyone. So Dukes is back behind the dish. Upshaw from the stretch comes set. The 3-0. He puts that in for strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike on Arney. Now, although the Bulldogs just won a game, breaking their 9-game losing streak, they don't want to go back to doing that. The winner of this game will win this 3-game series between the Raiders and the Bulldogs. 3-1, and Upshaw acted as if he was going to pick back to second, but he didn't. Now he comes back onto the mound. The count is 3 balls and 1 strike on Arney. And Upshaw from the stretch. He comes set. 3-1. Missing away, and that'll be ball 4. Put a runner at first and second, and that'll bring up number 15, Cale Taylor. Two down. So Taylor steps in. Wearing number 15 in game 1. He went 1 for 3. Upshaw from the stretch. And 2-out pitch. Ball hit on the ground to Trayvon Harris, who's going to go to first base, and that'll be out number 3. We go to the top of the 3rd. No score here in Alma as we break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
Tracking and controlling all aspects of your debit card in real time is not only convenient, but also smart. Altamaha Bank & Trust now offers a digital debit card app. The ABT card app offers enriched transaction information, safety controls, and spending insights. You'll be able to stop card thieves in their tracks when necessary. Download the ABT card app in the Apple or Google Play Store today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it's great deals you're looking for on all your auto part needs, make Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons or Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro your locally owned Napa dealer your first stop. Get Ultimate Wash and Wax $10.49, Craftsman 2100 PSI Pressure Washer $179, Seafoam Motor Treatment $8.49, Brake Clean Products 2 for $7. Remember, they can also make hydraulic hoses. That's at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your locally owned Napa dealer. Now, back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
And welcome back to Alma, home of the Bacon County Raiders. Right now, it's a scoreless game as we played two complete. We're in the top of the third. Up to bat will be senior Bryson Stanley, followed by senior Logan Knight, followed by senior Cody Cortez, which will mean we're back to the top of the order. This is 8-9-1 batters for the Bulldogs. Chance Ivy, right-handed pitcher, still on the mound for the Raiders. And he comes back onto the mound, ready to start the top of the third. Bryson Stanley, in the game prior to this one, went 0 for 3 with 2 runs scored and a walk. So Ivy is going to start from the windup and the pitch. This ball poked up in the left center field. Center fielder Brady Cawthorn moves over and makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Logan Knight. Knight went 1 for 3 in game 1, or game 2 of the 3-game series. Yeah, looking at it right now, currently, 1-out pitch to Knight. He puts this one on the ground to second baseman Jackson Connor, fields it, fires to first, and that'll be out number 2. 2 down, that'll bring up Cody Cortez. But looking at it right now, Vidalia is currently in first in Region 2 AA, followed by Jeff Davis. Now, this is just the updates that have been given. You may know a little something different than I do. But this is just as of right now. Then it would be Bacon. Now, this is all before today. These are all before today's games play. Coming into it, let me say it that way. Coming into today, leading was technically Jeff Davis, Vidalia, then Bacon, then Swainsboro, then Toombs, then East Lawrence. The Bulldogs face off against the Falcons next week, and then they faced off against the Tigers the last week of regular season action. So Cody Cortez steps in. The Bulldogs have got to start winning if they want a shot in the playoffs or even getting into the playoffs. Remember, top 4 teams go. And the first pitch to Cortez. Moving inside for ball 1. So Cortez steps back in, and his first at bat, he grounded out to pitcher Chance Ivy. The 1-0. Breaking ball, missing for ball 2. And the 2-0. At the knee for strike 1. Cortez steps out. Now steps back into the box. The 2-1 from Ivy. Swing and a miss to make it 2-2. They're 2 down here in the top of the third. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. I think we got about a 6:45 start. And the 2-2 pitch. Missing away. That'll make it 4. Actually, I think it may have been a little bit later than that. They were aiming at a 6:40 start time. But that didn't happen either. So Ivy coming set from the windup, full count pitch. Cortez gets a piece of it and stays in there. Count remains full. Cortez fouling that one off. On deck is Trayvon Harris. So the full count pitch from Ivy. Cortez fouling this off to the right side in foul territory. And the count remains full. So he steps back in. Three balls, 2 strikes on the right-handed hitter, senior from Toombs County. And the full count pitch. Over his head for ball 4. I'll put a runner at first to bring up Trayvon Harris. It flew out to right fielder. I actually don't know who the right fielder is. I remember it wasn't given a lineup for Bacon County prior to this game, so I'm having to kind of guess who is where. I pretty much have the infield. So Ivy now going to work for the stretch with a runner at first. Arnie's holding Cortez on. Breaking ball to Harris is called for strike one. Just tuning in, top of the third, no score between the Bulldogs and the Raiders. So Harris steps back in. And the 0-1 from Ivy. Ball poked back to Ivy, and he's going to underhand it to first baseman Jarrett Arney, and that'll be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the third, still no score here in Alma as we break on Y101.
Are you in need of signs? We have your solution with banners, weather-resistant yard signs, prints, and photos on foam board or light-weighted poly metal. Come visit our retail location at 33 Southeast Main Street in downtown Vidalia. Or visit us online at signandstampsolutions.com. Make Sign and Stamp Solution your hometown solution, offering top-of-the-line products and services for your business, civic organization, and home for over 10 years.
Hi, this is Betsy Rollins. You know my dad, Tommy Rollins, owner of Tar Land and Timber. Growing up, he taught me to be honest, dependable, and community-oriented. And since 1977, when he started in the timber industry, that's the way he has done business. He'll give you the most dependable service and the best timber prices around. So for a family-owned and operated business, call Tommy Rollins at Tar Land and Timber, 565-8850. Tell him Betsy sent you.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
Up to bat for the Bacon County Raiders here in the bottom of the third is number 23, Aiden White, who's playing third base. Then it'll be back to the top of the order to Jackson Connor, followed by Garrett All. So Upshaw just threw his last warm-up pitch to start the bottom of the third. Again, the sun is steadily going down here, and the temperature is dropping, although I think where I'm sitting is the coldest part of the entire field, or it was earlier when the sun was out, and that was because there's a huge backdrop behind me that catches foul balls, and it's sort of tinted, so it made this whole place up here shady, and no, it didn't make it colder, excuse me. That pitch missing for ball 1 on White. It made it colder because I even heard a lady who was sitting beside me say, I'm moving down there because it's warmer down there. Well, when I got up after the first game, oh yeah, it's much warmer. That'll be called for strike 1 on White. Much, much warmer. I've always been told that it's always 10 degrees cooler in the shade. 1-1. Ball poked on the ground to Dawson Brantley at second. He fields it. Throws to first, and that'll be out number 1. I'll bring up Jackson Connor. Connor grounded out to shortstop Jesus Quintero in his first at bat. So he's going to step in. Upshaw coming set, and the 1-out pitch. Breaking ball, fouled off. And that'll be strike 1. He steps back in, left-handed hitter. The 0-1. Missing away. And that'll make the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Upshaw coming set. And the 1-1. He shows bunt, lays it down. Harris is on the run. He's going to try. There's a throw to first. And he is safe, reaching on the infield hit. Harris was playing a deep third base. There was really no way he was going to get up here to that in time. Smart read there by Jackson Connor. Or rather, head coach Noble Coley who made that call. That'll bring up Garrett All. It's the second hit of this game for the Raiders. All flew out to right fielder Bryson Stanley in his first at bat. Upshaw from the stretch, the one out pitch, missing low for ball one. So 1 ball and no strikes on Garrett All. Right-handed hitter as he steps back in. Upshaw gives a look at Connor over at first. And now comes Set. The 1-0. Missing. Duke's going to throw back. And they say they got Connor out. So 2 down for the Bulldogs. Two balls and no strikes on Garrett All as he steps back in. Upshaw with the 2-0. Ball is fouled off. And ricochets back down. Maybe that backstop isn't there to catch those foul balls. I think it just hit somebody. So 2 balls and 1 strike, but I'm glad that I watched where that ball was going, so now I'll pay more attention. And that pitch misses for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike on Garrett All. So he's way ahead. Upshaw needing 2 more strikes with the 3-1 and misses for ball 4. 2 down. That'll bring up Brady Cawthorn, center fielder. He's been acting like a vacuum out there. Any fly ball that's hit between left center and right center, he has been all over it. Actually, just out of curiosity, how many outs did he make? Right. He fouls this one off out of play for strike 1. I can't count it up. Have to pay attention here. No balls and 1 strike on Cawthorn. Upshaw coming set. And the 0-1. Ball's popped up into the air, left side of the field. Trayvon Harris is over in foul territory. Jesus Quintero is back in fair territory, and nobody's going to be able to catch it. Here's the throw to second. The runner is there. Dawson Brantley didn't put on a tag, and he is there safely. So that'll be an error on Jesus Quintero. But that win, I'm telling you, it pushed that ball right over him. 2 down and a runner at second. That'll bring up Knox Ledbetter, the catcher. He's going to step in. He struck out on an 0-2 looking in his first at bat. Again, just tuning in, bottom of the third. No score here in Alma. Upshaw coming set. Runners at second and third. Pitch to the plate. Here's a chopper over on the ground. Jesus Quintero stops it. He's going to throw to first. There was a long throw there. Bacon County scores. It's 1-0 Raiders. So 2 down, and Bacon County just took a 1-0 lead. On an infield hit, so an RBI single by Knox Ledbetter. 2 down and runners on the corners. That'll bring up Cole Smith. And in his first at bat, grounded out to second baseman Dawson Brantley. So he steps in. Two-out pitch from Upshaw. This ball is fouled off, out of play. For strike 1. And I'm like everybody else. I'm watching where those foul balls go if they're right here behind the plate. Upshaw looks over at his runner at first, being held on by Knight. Runner also at third with a lead. in the 0-1. They're going to say he did go, and that'll be strike 2. So 0-2 on Smith. He steps back in. No balls and 2 strikes on Smith. Upshaw ahead. And the pitch. Breaking ball. Fouled off. No balls and 2 strikes on Smith as he steps back in. Upshaw from the stretch. Getting a look at his runners and now coming set. And Brantley Upshaw just balked. A runner was stealing from first to second. They were telling him to step off. And he moved those shoulders. And a run just scored. 2-0 Bacon County. So 0-2 on Smith. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 3. And out number 3. We go to the top of the 4th. Bacon County scored 2, and they lead the Bulldogs 2-0 as we break on Y101.
No matter what business you're in, you always want to bring your A game. Cintas helps over 1 million businesses perform at a higher level every day. Our dedicated Cintas service reps can deliver what you need to help your business run smoothly. From essential cleaning products to hygienically cleaned apparel, first aid and safety supplies to fire protection services. Oh, I'm ready! Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Hello, my name is Kathy Benton with People's Bank. Our young people are business owners and community leaders of tomorrow. Here at People's Bank, we take great pride in supporting the youth of Toombs County in all their endeavors, whether it's sports or academics. People's Bank wishes you great success. We love our community, and we are here to help you make your dreams a reality. People's Bank, serving our community for over 85 years, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Now we're going back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Welcome back to Bacon County. The Bulldogs are now down 2-0 to the Raiders. Up to bat will be pitcher Brantley Upshaw, DH Will Watts, and catcher Jason Dukes. The Bulldogs are only down 2-0. The Raiders scoring both those runs in the bottom of the 3rd, with only one of those being earned. The Bulldogs want any chance in going to the playoffs. I think if I do the math correctly, say they lose right here, they would need to win all 6 games from here on out. But if they win here, then they have, I think, a little bit more wiggle room as far as winning or losing goes. But bottom line, just to be safe, they need to win everything from here on out. Breaking ball called on Upshaw for strike 1. And right now, here in Game 2, the hitting is not there for them. Game 2 of tonight, Game 3 of the series. I feel like I make it more confusing by adding all that extra. That pitch missing for ball 1. I guess I should just call it Game 3, right? Because it is Game 3. Game 2 of today, but Game 3 of the series. You're just tuning in and you didn't even know there was a game before this one, then this is Game 3. The 0-1 to Upshaw from Ivy. He goes down for it. And excuse me, that was the 1-1. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Upshaw steps back in. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Ivy. Winding. 1-2. Breaking ball. Fouled off by Upshaw. Way out in front. Which that's the point of the breaking ball. And Ivy has one that is being, it's very effective right now because I'm close enough to the plate where I can see the actual spin and the actual break in the ball. It's working. The 1-2. Oh, Brantley Upshaw tags this one. He sends it deep to right center, and that ball is gone. Solo home run for Brantley Upshaw, his second of the season. Now the Bulldogs only trail by 1. Score is 2-1. So that'll bring up Will Watts. Base is cleared, nobody out. And the Bulldogs only trail by a run. So Watts steps in. He grounded out to second baseman Jackson Connor in his first at bat in the top of the first. Ivy from the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss by Watts for strike 1. Watts stepping back in. No balls, 1 strike. In the 0-1. Missing away. Watts holding off on swinging. And make it 1-1. So now they're going to get an appeal just to make sure. They asked the field umpire, who was standing right down the first base foul line, and he also agreed that Watts did not go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ivy with the 1-1. Fastball hit onto the ground to Aiden White, who made a very nice play. The first baseman, however, was not ready, and Watts reaches first. Time is going to be called there. He was in the way of the base. We're going to take just a brief pause right now. So now we're down here talking about it. They're just coming to see if Jarrett Arney is okay. I think it was clear to see that Arney was in the baseline. That's why no one's making a huge deal about it. They're still kind of just standing down there. Watts is standing on first, and they're looking at, I guess, some part of Arney's arm, hand.
No, we don't.
Now Arney is still walking off. And you're going to put somebody else in his place. Number 17. And number 17 is Hayden Taylor. He's going to take over first base. We're still kind of just waiting here. And it looks like we're ready to go. So Hayden Taylor is going to take the spot of Jarrett Arney. And up to bat now is Jason Dukes. So Ivy coming set, Dukes at the plate, and the pitch to him. Dukes gets under it, and it's going to stay in playable territory. First baseman Jaden Taylor, who was just put into the game, catches it for out number 1. Out number 1. Only 1 out. So that'll bring up Dawson Brantley. He grounded into a fielder's choice in his first at bat to the third baseman, Aiden White. So Ivy going to come set. Watts with a lead, being held on by Taylor over at first. Ivy comes set with 1 down. Going to pick back to first. Watts is there safely. Ivy comes back on. Watts gets the lead. And Ivy comes set. 1 out pitch. Brantley tries to bunt and bunts it foul. Nothing in one. Brantley steps back in. If you're just tuning in, top of the fourth, Bulldogs are down 2-1 to the Raiders. And Ivy's going to pick back to first. Watts is back safely. So Brantley steps in. And the 0-1. Brantley hitting this one on the ground and scooting through into left field for a base hit. Runners now at first and second with one down to bring up Jesus Quintero, who grounded out to third baseman Aiden White in his first at bat. So Quintero steps in. Runners at first and second with the lead. Ivy from the stretch. He comes set. And the 1-out pitch. Missing off the plate for ball one. Quintero steps back in. Ivy comes set. So he acted as if he was going to pick back to first. Now, time has been called here by the umpires to discuss this one. Ivy acted as though he was going to pick to first, but then didn't. I think what stopped him is he remembered he had a runner at second. And that was no balk. The count remains 1 ball, no strike on Quintero. So Ivy from the stretch, he comes set. And he steps off. And he comes back on. Only one down here in the top of the fourth. And the 1-0. Missing away. I'm going to make it 2-0 on Quintero. Time has been called by one of the coaches for Bacon County. He's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. And Jesus Quintero is going to go down and talk to head coach Derek James. It looks like we're ready to get back to it. The coach for Bacon is running off, and Jesus Quintero is coming back. So Quintero is going to step in. 2 balls and no strikes on the right-handed hitter. Ivy is coming set. And they're going to pick back to second. And Watts is there safely. Ivy's coming back on. Ivy from the stretch. Coming set. 2-0. Quintero lays down a bunt that goes foul, and that'll be strike one. So 2-1 on Jesus Quintero. So now the catcher, Knox Ledbetter, was out there talking to pitcher Chance Ivy, and now he's coming back. And Quintero steps in. Ivy coming set. Looking back at Watts, and they're going to pick back there again. Watts is there safely. Two-one on Quintero. So Ivy comes set. And the 2-1's coming here. Breaking ball, getting away from catcher Ledbetter. Runners now down to second and third. Bulldogs. Now runners in scoring position. And that'll be ball 3 on Jesus Quintero. So Quintero steps in. Bulldogs are down by a run. Could tie it up and go ahead in this inning. Ivy coming set. Into 3-1. Quintero hits that one back up the middle. It's caught by Jackson Connor towards the middle of the field. It gets by the first baseman. 1 run scores. The Bulldogs have tied it up. Quintero's going to stay there at first, and Dawson Brantley slides across home plate, and the Bulldogs are now leading 3-2. I'll bring up Bryson Stanley. And now with 1 down and a runner at first, I'll bring up Bryson Stanley. The infield for the Raiders are meeting on the pitcher's mound now. And now they have dispersed and gone back to their spot. And now Stanley steps in. He flew out to center fielder Brady Cawthorn his first at bat in the top of the 3rd inning. Still 1 down. In the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. That'll be called for strike 1, outside edge. Bulldogs leading 3-2. Ivy coming set. The 0-1 in the dirt. Blocked up by Ledbetter. That'll make it 1-1. One ball and 1 strike on Stanley. Ivy comes set. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Make it 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes on right-handed hitter Bryson Stanley. Ivy coming set. Quintero with a lead. And the 1-2. Missing away. That'll even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Stanley. Count is still even. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Stanley. Ivy from the stretch. He's coming set. And then a pick back to first. Quintero back safely. Ivy looking back at Quintero, who has a big lead. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss by Stanley, and that'll be strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up Logan Knight. Knight grounded out to second baseman Jackson Connor in his first at bat. steps in. Ivy comes set. And a 2-out pitch. Missing away for ball 1. Ivy coming set. 1 ball, no strikes on Logan Knight. 1-0. Missing high. That'll make it 2-0. Going to throw back down to first. It comes off the glove of the first baseman, Taylor. And Jesus Quintero gets down to second. So the Bulldogs have another runner in scoring position. Going to be ball 2 on Knight. One ball, 1 strike. Catcher going out to talk to his pitcher. The top of the 4th has been, I think, the longest inning of the game so far, even by batters alone. Yes, it has. So Logan Knight steps back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Guess that one must have just been called a strike, I guess. 1-1. Knight gets a piece of that one. That makes it 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Logan Knight. Down in the count. Ivy is ahead here. So he's got to be very careful not to let anything close get by. So Ivy comes set. And the 1-2. Missing in his face, and that'll make it 2-2. So the 2-2. Ivy comes set. This ball is poked up into the air to right center field. Brady Cawthorn is there and makes the catch for out number 3. So the Bulldogs put up 3 runs here in the top of the 4th, 2 of those being earned, and they lead the Raiders 3-2. As we go into the bottom of the inning, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
Tired after a hard day at work, or do you just not feel like cooking after church? Then go let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers it in a 12-piece and a 16-piece. Go let the friendly folks at Shoney's take the work out of dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia, or call 912-537-0922.
Are you responsible for the care of a loved one? Hi, this is Trent Akins from All Care Pharmacy. With All Care Pharmacy's Care Plus prescription plan, managing their medications has never been easier. Monthly boxes are organized by day and time in securely sealed packages for accuracy and convenience. No more sorting pills or juggling prescription bottles. Call 526-3200 to enroll in our free Care Plus prescription service today. All Care Pharmacy. We manage your medication so you can manage your life.
And now we take you back to the field for all the action of the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
And welcome back to the action here in Bacon County between the Toombs County Bulldogs and the Bacon County Raiders. Up to bat for the Raiders will be Jordan Martin, Jarrett Arney, and Cale Taylor. Actually, no, Jarrett Arney will not be back up. That will be Hayden Taylor, number 17. Arney left the game. I think something happened to his hand. So Martin steps in. Upshaw on the mound for the Dogs. Giving up 3 hits in the game so far and 2 runs, 1 being earned. Swing and a miss for strike 1 on Martin. Upshaw comes back on. And comes set. And the 0-1. Another breaking ball, swinging and a miss for strike 2. Upshaw way ahead. And the 0-2. Foul ball there. The count remains 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes on Martin. Upshaw coming set. And the pitch. Missing for ball 1. Duke's thinking that was strike 3. He's getting ready to throw the ball around. And the 1-2. This ball poked onto the ground. Bringing up Hayden Taylor. Making his first plate appearance in the last, or at least in the last 2 games. Actually, first time Hayden Taylor has been to the plate in the series. 1-out pitch. Missing high for ball 1. So 1 ball and no strike on Taylor. Upshaw with the 1-0. Fastball called for strike 1. That'll even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Upshaw coming set. And the 1-1. Swing. And a miss for strike 2. Upshaw coming set. From the stretch in the 1-2, ball poked over to the right side. Dawson Brantley fields it, fires to Brantley Upshaw, who was covering first, and that'll be out number 2. Very nice play there, and very good on your toes to Brantley Upshaw, knowing to run over there and cover first after watching Logan Knight break so far out from first base on that ground ball. 2 down to Kel Taylor. Here's the pitch. Ball missing high for ball 1. One ball, no strike. Taylor steps back in. Wonder if him and Hayden are related. 1-0. Missing high. That'll make it 2-0. Cal Taylor grounded into a fielder's choice in his first bat. Grounded out the third baseman, Aiden White. Or excuse me, Trayvon Harris. Aiden White is Bacon County's third baseman. The 2-0. Fastball down the middle for strike 1. 2-1. Taylor steps back in. Upshaw comes set. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. That'll even up the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Missing for ball 3. So full count on Kel Taylor with 2 down. And the full count pitch. Ball poked up into the air, right center field. And will anybody get there? Bryson Stanley's on the way, and he makes a nice grab for out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Bulldogs lead 3-2 as we break on Y101.
This is TCB Broadcasting's 100 point WLYU, Lyons, Georgia. Country Legends, Y101, The Fox.
For over 35 years, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community. It's this area's only family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also make Thriftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh USDA certified meat. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyon.
One day the guy on the buffalo wing was riding around in a forest. Wait, hold on, man. It wasn't a buffalo wing. It was a buffalo he was riding. No, I'm pretty pretty sure it was a Zaxby's buffalo wing. And he was eating a new buffalo garlic glazed boneless wings meal from Zaxby's. It sounds delicious, but it wasn't a... Yeah, it was a guy on a buffalo wing. Well, now I'm hungry. I'm heading to Zaxby's. Guy on a buffalo wing.com. Yeah.
Now back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
Welcome back to Bacon County here on Y101. We're in the top of the fifth inning, and up to bat is Cody Cortez, Trayvon Harris, and Brantley Upshaw. And we'll see if the Dogs can score some runs and add on to their one-run lead. Chance Ivy is still on the mound for the Raiders. And Cody Cortez is walking up to the plate. Cortez tonight in Game 2 of the doubleheader is 0 for 1 with a walk. On the night, he would technically be 1 for 6. So he steps in, right-handed hitter. Ivy with the pitch. Missing for ball 1. Ivy from the windup. Winding in the 1-0. Missing high, that'll make it 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes on Cortez. Ivy coming set and the 2-0. Fastball called for strike 1. Cortez steps back in. Apologize for that. And the 2-1 from Ivy. Called on the outside edge for strike 2. Counts now even 2 balls and 2 strikes on right-handed hitter senior Cody Cortez. And the 2-2 from Ivy. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3, 1 down. Now up to bat is Trayvon Harris. Harris in Game 2 is 0 for 2, so he's looking for a base hit. He went 3 for 4 in the game prior to this one. Game 1 of the doubleheader. So Harris steps in. And Ivy comes set. Winding in the pitch. Puts that down the middle for strike 1. Oh, 1 from Ivy. This ball hit onto the ground to shortstop Garrett All, who fields it. There's the throw to first, and a nice scoop by first baseman Hayden Taylor for out number 2. 2 down. That'll bring up Brantley Upshaw, who was 1 for 2 in Game 2 of tonight with a home run and a ground out. So he's going to step up with 2 down. Ivy from the windup. And the 2-out pitch. Upshaw ripping this one into right field for a base hit. Running at first to bring up Will Watts, who I have a question about one of his second at bat of this game. I don't know if Patrick Kraft or Hayne Brandt scored that as an error or a base hit, but I can look very quickly. Let's see. So Watts went down to talk to head coach Derek James, and they put in a runner. It looks like Lucas O'Connor that is running for Brantley Upshaw. And it is. Let's see. That ball gets by the catcher, and Lucas O'Connor gets down to second base, putting a runner in scoring position for the Bulldogs. And actually, they did score that as an error. Very nice. Ball one. I'm saying very nice to me. Got it right. So Ivy coming set with the 1-0, and the pitch to Watts. Missing away for ball two. 2 balls and no strikes on Will Watts. So the pitches to strike ratio of Brantley Upshaw so far after 4 complete innings is 63 pitches to 41 strikes and 17 batters faced. The 2-0 called for strike one. Ivy coming set from the stretch. And the 2-1. Called for strike two on the outside edge. Counts even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ivy coming set. Looking back. In the 2-2. Ball is fouled off. That'll keep count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ivy comes set. And the 2-2. So they're going to ask on a check swing, and they say he went, and that'll be out number 3. We go into the bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs lead 3-2 as we break on Y101.
Reedy Creek Meat Company is ready to provide your family with the best USDA inspected and Georgia-grown meats in South Georgia. Get the freezer full family box, which includes 10 pounds of ground beef, 1 1/3 pound shoulder roast, 10 pounds of assorted pork chop, 5 pounds of cube steak, and 5 pounds of beef stew meat. It's all vacuum sealed, frozen, and ready for your freezer. All for just $99.99. Stop in today at 204 Washington Street in Vidalia. Reedy Creek Meat Company, family owned and operated.
McClendon Enterprises Incorporated is your leading contractor for turnkey civil construction services in our community. We have been a proud supporter of local athletics since our start in 1979 and can attest to the morals instilled in our youth by the coaches and the staff of the Toombs County school system over the years. If you are interested in pursuing a challenging yet rewarding career in civil construction, please visit our website at www.mcclendenenterprises.com.
Now back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
So Brantley Upshaw is still on the mound for the Toombs County Bulldogs. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Up to bat for the Bacon County Raiders will be third baseman Aiden White, and then back to the top of the order to Jackson Connor and Garrett All. If you're just tuning in, Bulldogs are leading 3-2 over the Bacon County Raiders. In a battle for the series, both teams right now are 1-1 on this series, and it's the best of 3, so 2 out of 3 takes it. Right now, the Bulldogs are ahead 3-2, but there's still 2 full innings, and then this half of inning of baseball left to play. So it's too soon to tell, too soon to call. First pitch to Aiden White is going to be called for strike one. Bulldogs need to continue to play errorless free ball. Called for strike two, inside edge. Nice pitch by Brantley Upshaw. Upshaw coming set. And the 0-2. Got foul tip there. So he hangs in there, 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes on Aiden White. Upshaw way ahead. And he comes set. The 0-2. Missing away. It'll be ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Upshaw comes set. 1-2. Ball hit over to Trayvon Harris at third. He moves to his left, fires to first, and a nice pick by Logan Knight. But they are going to say he was safe at first base. It's going to be a base hit. And the runner at first. Going to bring up Jackson Connor. Jackson Connor tonight's 1 for 2, left-handed hitter. So Upshaw's going to come set. Knight is holding on White over at first. He shows bunt. He bunts it down the third base line. Trayvon Harris was on the move. That ball's in the dirt, and Logan Knight was unable to pick that. It goes into right field. They're going to hold up White at third. Here's the throw to the plate. Brantley Upshaw was there to catch it. The number of throwing errors from the left side of the infield this season is actually quite a lot. The entirety of this season. It's not even so much of them not catching the ball. It's getting it to first base that's become the problem. So head coach Derek James is out there talking to his team on the mound, and now he is walking off. Garrett L is up to bat, Garrett All. Runners at second and third. So All steps up with nobody out. Runners at second and third. Very dangerous position to be in. And here's the pitch from Brantley Upshaw. Starts him off with a strike there. 0-1. Upshaw comes set. The 0-1 hits him. Now the bases are loaded. Gotta bring up Brady Cawthorn.
All right, come on, let's get him out. Come on, boys.
Cawthorn tonight, 0 for 2 in game 2 of the doubleheader. Now the bases are loaded. The Bacon County Raiders. Brady Cawthorn's up to bat. He's got a strong bat for the team. So he steps in, left-handed hitter, Upshaw. Comes set. And the pitch. Ball lined out to right center field. Cody Cortez is unable to catch it. It goes all the way to the wall. One run is going to score. Another run is going to score. Another run is going to score. And honestly, Brady Cawthorn is standing on third base with a 3-run RBI triple. And the Raiders just took the lead 5-3. There's still no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Up to bat now is Knox Ledbetter. He's 1 for 2 in this second game of the doubleheader tonight. I'm going to have to disagree with the official scorekeeping because I'm watching it on my phone. That was not a reach on an error. That was a reach on a base hit. Swing and a miss by Ledbetter for strike one. Cody Cortez's glove never touched the ball. And he was way over here in right center field and jumped 2 foot in the air to try to catch the ball. And he still didn't catch it. Didn't touch his glove or anything. So you can't count that as an error. That's just a base hit. That pitch there is called for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. That pitch missing away. That'll make it 1-2. One, two. Breaking ball. Chopped over to second baseman Dawson Brantley. He fields it, throws to first. That's the first out of this inning, and they score another run. Raiders lead 6-3. Up to bat now is Cole Smith. He's 0 for 2. Upshaw comes set. 1 out pitch. Called for strike one. He steps back in. Upshaw from the stretch. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at an off speed. That'll make it 0-2. Bulldogs currently down 6-3 to the Bacon County Raiders. And the 0-2. Ball's poked up into the air, shallow, and it stayed here on the infield. Jesus Quintero made the catch around second base. 2 down. I bring up Jordan Martin. Martin steps in. Tonight he's 1 for 2. 2 out pitch to him. Ball is fouled off. Out of play. For strike one. No balls and 1 strike. Upshaw comes set. The 0-1. Here's a ball hit on the ground to Dawson Brantley. He fields it and throws to first, and that'll be out number 3. So we go into the top of the 6th. The Bulldogs now are down by 3. We'll take a break and come back on 501.
Tired after a hard day at work, or do you just not feel like cooking after church? Then go let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers it in a 12-piece and a 16-piece. Go let the friendly folks at Shoney's take the work out of dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia, or call 912-537-0922.
When it's great deals you're looking for on all your auto part needs, make Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons or Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro your locally owned Napa dealer your first stop. Get Ultimate Wash and Wax $10.49, Craftsman 2100 PSI pressure washer $179, Seafoam motor treatment $8.49, Brake Clean products 2 for $7. Remember, they can also make hydraulic hoses. That's at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your locally owned Napa dealer. Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
Top of the 6th inning, up to bat for the Bulldogs will be senior Jason Dukes, followed by junior Dawson Brantley and sophomore Jesus Quintero. Jason Dukes tonight 0 for 1 in this game with a hit by a pitch. Then flew out to first baseman Jarrett Arney in foul territory. Or actually, excuse me, Jarrett Arney had already left the game. That would be first baseman Hayden Taylor.
All right, come on, James, let's get it started.
So Duke steps in, right-handed hitter. Ivy from the windup. And the pitch. Dukes fouling this one off for strike one. He steps back in. Counts no balls and one strike. Ivy winding 0-1. Fouls this one off. Going to make it 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on Jason Dukes. Ivy comes set. And the 0-2. Missing for ball one. Ivy from the windup, and the 1-2 to Dukes is on the way. Missing in the dirt for ball two. Two balls and 2 strikes on Dukes. Choked up on the bat here, the 2-2. He puts this one in play. That's going to drop in for a base hit in left center field. Jason Dukes is rounding first. Jason Dukes is headed to second. Jason Dukes is standing on second base with a double. And doubles are brought to you by the French Flea and Lions. For all your spring decor, stop in at 164 South State Street in Lions or call 403-3158. Runner at second. That'll bring up Dawson Brantley. Brantley in game 2 of today is 1 for 2. Ivy comes set from the stretch. Dukes with the lead at second. And the pitch comes here. Over the head of Brantley for ball one. One ball, no strike on Dawson. The 1-0. He fouls this one off. Out of play. Counts even at 1-1. Just tuning in, top of the 6th. The Raiders are leading 6-3 in game 2 of today. The 1-1 is going to be picked back to second base. Wasn't anywhere close to Dukes. Jackson Connor, the second baseman, caught it off to the right of second base. So Dukes was there safely. 1-1 on Brantley. Ivy coming set. And 1-1. Breaking ball called for strike 2. So Brantley down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Ivy comes set. Winding the 1-2. Foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Dawson Brantley going down to talk to head coach Derek James. When it comes back, it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Catcher Knox Ledbetter is going out to talk to pitcher Chance Ivy, and now he's returning, and so is Dawson Brantley. So he's walking back up to the plate, and he steps in. Ivy is coming set from the stretch. And the 1-2. He pops this one up foul, out of play. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brantley steps back in. Ivy coming set. And the 1-2. He sends this one high up into the air, into left field, and it's actually caught in shallow left by center fielder, shortstop Garrett All. One down. I'm going to bring up Jesus Quintero. Quintero is 1 for 2 tonight's game, or in the second game of tonight. Duke's going to go ahead and get a lead out at second. Ivy going to pitch here to the plate. And he starts Quintero off with a strike, outside edge. Quintero steps back in. And Ivy comes set. And the 0-1. This ball lined out to center field to Brady Cawthorn, who moves over to his left and makes the catch for out number 2. 2 down. That'll bring up Bryson Stanley. He's 0 for 2 in game 2 of tonight. So he's looking for a base hit. Stanley stepping in. Right-handed hitter. Ivy from the stretch. And a 2-out pitch. Breaking ball called for strike 1. Ivy from the stretch. Coming set. Looking back at Dukes. And the 0-1. Missing off the plate. No go from Dukes. Knox Ledbetter blocked that one up. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. So Ivy coming set. And the 1-1. Fastball poked up into the air. Deep to center. Brady Cawthorn going back and makes the catch for out number 3. Bulldogs unable to get anything down out there in the outfield. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Bulldogs are down 6-3 as we break on Y101.
At Omaha Bank, we strive to help you to live your best life. That means offering loans for nearly any dream or goal. With competitive rates, local processing, and quick decisions, we can customize a loan to fit your needs. This is Trace Heron, Assistant Vice President and Lender at the Vidalia West Branch. Come see me today and let's work together to achieve your goals. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Do you need custom printed t-shirts? Let Sign and Stamp Solutions design team help you create custom t-shirts featuring favorite photos, business logo, or school mascot. If you can think of it, we can put it on a t-shirt. Come visit us in our retail location at 33 Southeast Main Street in historic downtown Vidalia. Catch us on Facebook or visit us online at www.signandstampsolutions.com. Make Sign and Stamp your home for solutions offering top-of-the-line products and services. Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
Bulldogs and the Raiders. Bottom of the 6th. Bulldogs are down 6-3. Brantley Upshaw is still on the mound, and up to bat is Hayden Taylor, Cale Taylor, and Aiden White. So the Bulldogs need not to let them score anymore. Instead, they need to make this a quick half of an inning and then come in the top of the 7th and score some runs, because if they don't, the game will be over, and unfortunately the Bulldogs will have lost the series on a 2-1. Here's the pitch to Taylor. Missing in the dirt for ball 1. Bulldogs will be in action next on Tuesday on the road in East Lawrence as the region season continues. That pitch missing for ball 2. This ball chopped over to Dawson Brantley at second. He fields it, fires to first, and that'll be out number 1. So with 1 down, I'm going to bring up Aiden White. First pitch to him. He's going to take first base. It hit him. Actually, excuse me, it didn't hit him. That was just a missed ball. I think it hit the umpire. Excuse me. The 1-0. Called for strike 1. So 1-1. Pitch to Upshaw. Missing for ball 2. Upshaw coming set, the 2-1. Missing for ball 3. Taylor steps back in. The 3-1 from Upshaw. Puts it down the middle for strike 2. Full count pitch. Missing for ball 4. Put a runner at first. I'll bring up Aiden White.
All right, come on, boys. Let's get the next one.
Aiden White tonight is 1 for 2. Upshaw coming set. And the first pitch to him will be called for strike 1. 0-1 on White. The 0-1 from Upshaw is on the way. Called for strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes on White. With 1 down. Upshaw coming set. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring us up to Jackson Connor. Connor is stepping in tonight in game 2. He is 1 for 3. So he steps in, left-handed hitter. Upshaw coming set. 2-out pitch. Fouled off out of play for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on Connor. Upshaw giving a look at his runner over at first. Now coming set. And the 0-1. Missing away. I'll make it 1-1. Upshaw coming set. And the 1-1 to the plate. Missing inside, and that'll make it 2-1. is going to step back in. He's ahead in the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Upshaw going to have to kind of come from behind. 2-1. Missing to make it 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike on Jackson Connor. The runner at first. Kel Taylor reached on a walk. Upshaw coming set from the stretch. And the 3-1. This ball's popped up into the air, foul, and it goes out of play. Actually, it does not. Trayvon Harris actually was unable to come up with that ball. He caught it near the fence. That'll make it 3-2 on Connor. So Connor steps in. And Upshaw comes set, full count pitch. This ball lined into the glove of Dawson Brantley, and that'll be out number 3. So we go to the top of the 7th. The Bulldogs have to score 3 to keep the game going, 4 to go ahead. But anyway, they have to score 3 to go into the bottom of the 7th. We'll take a break and come back to Alma on Y101.
Hello, Betsy Rollins here again for Tar Land and Timber, located on US 1 South in Lyons, just before the Omaha River. My dad, Tommy Rollins, is the owner and operator of Tar Land and Timber. If you have questions about your timber, give my dad a call. Pine wood, pulpwood, hardwood. He does it all. He will give you the best price for your timber. The job will be done right. Give Tommy a call at 912-565-8850. And don't forget to tell him Betsy sent you.
Cleanliness and safety are essential to the success of any business. That's why Cintas has introduced our Total Clean program, a one-of-a-kind service that includes scheduled deliveries of essential cleaning supplies, hygienically cleaned uniforms, and on-site sanitizer and disinfectant services to help eliminate germs. Learn what the Cintas Total Clean program can do for you.
Oh, I'm ready!
Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Now we're going back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Chance Ivy still on the mound for the Bacon County Raiders. And up to bat for the Toombs County Bulldogs will be Logan Knight, followed by Cody Cortez and Trayvon Harris. So the Bulldogs have to score 3 here in the top of the 7th. And if they don't, the game is over. They have to score 3 to send it into the bottom of the inning. If they score any less, the game is over. So we'll see how they go. Logan Knight is up to bat first. He's 0 for 2 in game 2 of today. And he steps in, swinging the stick from the right. And Ivy comes onto the mound. Ivy from the windup coming set. And the pitch. Starts Knight off with strike 1. That'll make it 0-1. No balls and 1 strike on Knight. Ivy with the 0-1. Knight pulling this one foul. Third base side and for strike 2. 0-2 on Logan Knight. Ivy coming set. And the 0-2. Ball hit onto the ground at third baseman Aiden White. He fields it. Throw to first is almost over the head of Hayden Taylor. He jumps up, makes the catch, and comes back down for out number 1. And the one down, that'll bring up Cody Cortez, and out comes head coach Derek James, I guess, to appeal that call. He's asking the umpire to ask for help. Now umpire, head coach Derek James. And now going back to the third base coach's box. Up to bat now is Cody Cortez. Cortez steps in. He is 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. We're in game 2 today. First pitch is missing high for ball 1. Actually, the wind has finally stopped blowing. It's definitely not blowing or gusting like it was anymore. It's actually kind of calm. The 1-0 is going to be called for strike 1 on Cortez as he steps back in. The 1-1. Missing for ball 2. Ivy coming set. And the 2-1 to Cortez. Ball is popped up foul, out of play. And that'll make it 2-2. On Cortez. So Cortez steps back in. Two. Ball's poked up to the air, right side of the field, and it is caught by first baseman Hayden Taylor for out number 2. So 2 down. That'll bring up Trayvon Harris in game 2 of the doubleheader tonight. He is 0 for 3 compared to going 3 for 4 in game 1 today with a walk. 2-out pitch from Ivy. Called for strike 1. Harris steps back in. Ivy is winding the 0-1. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. Ivy with the 0-2 and the pitch. Ball's fouled off. Count remains 0-2. So Ivy winding and the 0-2 to Trayvon Harris. Called strike 3, and that's your ball game. Toombs County losing the series to the Bacon County Raiders, and they fall to 6-14-1 overall. We'll take a break and come back and wrap up tonight's game on Y101.
Hello, my name is Kathy Benton with People's Bank. Our young people are business owners and community leaders of tomorrow. Here at People's Bank, we take great pride in supporting the youth of Toombs County in all their endeavors, whether it's sports or academics. People's Bank wishes you great success. We love our community, and we are here to help you make your dreams a reality. People's Bank, serving our community for over 85 years, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Are you responsible for the care of a loved one? Hi, this is Trent Akins from All Care Pharmacy. With All Care Pharmacy's Care Plus prescription plan, managing their medications has never been easier. Monthly boxes are organized by date and time in securely sealed packages for accuracy and convenience. No more sorting pills or juggling prescription bottles. Call 526-3200 to enroll in our free Care Plus prescription service today. All Care Pharmacy. We manage your medication so you can manage your life.
Only Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating can give you authentic Lennox quality and service for your home's heating and cooling needs. We're the people you know and trust right in your community. With regular annual maintenance from Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating, you can keep your air perfect year-round and keep your home's heating and cooling system running at peak performance. Think Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating to keep your system running perfectly season after season. Call 912-537-8490 today or visit us online at riversac.net to schedule an appointment today. Dealer license number, Georgia registration, CN3415.
One day the guy on the buffalo wing was riding around in a forest. Wait, hold on, man. It wasn't a buffalo wing. It was a buffalo he was riding. No, I'm pretty sure it was a Zaxby's buffalo wing. And he was eating a new buffalo garlic glazed boneless wings meal from Zaxby's. It sounds delicious, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was a guy on a buffalo wing. Well, now I'm hungry. I'm heading to Zaxby's. Guy on buffalowing.com. Yeah.
And welcome back to Bacon County. It was a long night tonight, a doubleheader for the Toombs County Bulldog baseball team. They won Game 1, ending a 9-game losing streak, 10-5, and improving their record 6-13-1 and 1-7 on the region. However, here in Game 2, the Bulldogs fell short to the Raiders 6-3, and then falling to 6-14-1 overall and 1-8 on the region. As far as batting goes, Brantley Upshaw in Game 2 went 2 for 3. Jason Dukes, Dawson Brantley, and Jesus Quintero all had a base hit. Brantley Upshaw pitched 6 complete. He allowed 5 hits, 6 runs, 2 earned, gave up 2 walks, and had 3 strikeouts. And this concludes Week 3 of Region 2 AA play, and the Bulldogs only have 2 more weeks to go, 6 more games in the regular season. They'll face off against the East Lawrence Falcons starting on Tuesday of next week in East Dublin with the first pitch at 5:30. Then they'll be at home on Thursday in Lyons with the first pitch at 5:45. And then on Friday, they'll be back on the road at East Lawrence with the first pitch at 5:30. I want to thank Robin back at the who has helped put both of these games on tonight. I want to thank all of you for listening. I've been Bryce Brownie. Again, I guess halfway good news from Bacon County. Game 1 in the doubleheader, the Bulldogs won 10-5. And Game 2, the Bulldogs dropped 6-3. I want to thank you guys for listening. I'm Bryce Brownie, and this has been Toombs County High School Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
You've been listening to a special sports presentation on Country Legends Y101, The Fox. Today's live coverage was brought to you by these great supporters of high school athletics: Tarland and Timber in Lyons, the French Flea in Lyons, Sparta Land Services in Ailey, First Franklin Financial of Vidalia, Georgia Cuts in Lyons, DBM Roofing in Lyons, Southeastern Technical College in Vidalia, Chicken Shack